Okay, Tarun, I want to know your level of JavaScript expertise, if you can tell me.
And I'm gonna pass on.
You can
I just I
you
just
can
know that
write in the chat otherwise. That will
sure.
be more clear. Are you a beginner in JavaScript or you know JavaScript?
I'm a complete beginner.
Okay. Okay then. Let's begin. Today is session 3.
Just create it in JavaScript.
So I don't know if you can understand what I'm doing. I have already installed. Do I have to tell you how to install Node.js and stuff?
Oh no, I'm comfortable with that. Like I already know how to do installation and setup.
Okay. So I open the session 3 and I do this command. I hope you know this command.
Yes.
Oh, great, great. So open this. I'm creating a script called start. Inside that, I'm going to write a simple command.
Are you trying explain Node.js or JavaScript?
This is Node.js.
Okay, I
But
got.
anyways, we will go for JavaScript also later. But
Mm.
first, we are going to cover Node.js, if you don't mind.
Yeah, that's fine because I have some knowledge on JavaScript, but it's better to learn JavaScript first instead of Node.js, right? Um,
Yes.
I- because you can learn some basics in JavaScript. Like Node.js is next
Okay,
one
you.
step up.
But actually, this course is mostly Node.js. So
Okay.
I don't know if you are joined for JavaScript or Node.js.
So I joined for Node.js because I have some knowledge
Yeah,
on.
so that's why I'm telling you about Node.js first. I will take JavaScript once just in case of some project or something, if you
Oh,
have to develop at the end of the course.
yeah, okay.
So I create a folder called src, and inside that I create a file called index.js. So just to test, I'm going to log a simple hello world. So I'm going to open the terminal and say npm start. I have a hello world, so the script is working. So till now we have used code in the same file, but now I'm going to teach you how to split the code into multiple files. Let's say I have a function and I call it func.js. Let me rename it to func1.js. So inside this I say hello and I say name. Hello. Yes. Yes. Like this. So I want to access this function inside my index.js file. So any ideas how can I do that?
No.
So you don't have any idea?
No.
This is a simple use case, right? This is a simple use case, right? Okay. So how can we do that? It's not so difficult. We have to, in order to access this function for outside this file, we have to obviously export it, right? So what we do is module.exports is equal to this. That's it. And here we import it. Like, how do you import it? This is the way you import it. And so we say, okay, let me see if this gets printed. All right. Just a second. Hmm. Okay, I forgot this thing. Yeah, see. Now we have hello Tarun. So what we did was we imported this by exporting it first and importing it here. So am I clear? If I want some other function again, I create another file and I say here uh, function I name return I this, save it. Then what you do here? Can you tell me? Now you have to tell me now what I have to do here. Now to access this function inside index.js.
You got to import it.
So again, I have to do module.exports. You're following me?
Yes.
And I just, okay, say hi, okay. Now index, I just do func2 hi, log, say hi, or I save it, I run it again. What the heck? It has to get like this, like this. Or simply I can do this. If that is, see, I'm getting hello Tarun and hi Tarun. And I've just imported.
So you're creating function in one file, exporting from there, importing in the file that you're going to use it, and you're going to create a variable for the function
Yes,
and then call the variable.
yes, yes, perfect. That's the thing. Now also we have in JavaScript classes, right? So let
Yes.
us see how to do classes also. So class one dot JS, create a class. Inside this, I have to specify some functions. I'll say hi again. See, now if I try to use function here, it won't work because we are inside a class. Okay. Okay. Now what happens in this case? What do you think? The same convention will work or not?
You didn't import it here.
Yeah, I'm not importing here because we are mentioning the class just here. So we have to import it in this file again.
Oh.
So how to import it? Any idea?
You got to create a variable, constant variable name equal to the function.
Uh, I want to export this class, entire class. How can I do that?
Same like you're going to create a function, create a variable,
Yeah,
import the class.
yeah. So I do simply this. That's it. And here I will access it. Like, see, this is totally independent of what's there in the file. We just know that we have some class inside it and we want to access it. So I do console.log. I'll say Yeah, so before using class, we have to instantiate it, right? So we say let class is equal to new class 1. What happened? This one. I think we are going to face some issue here. Yeah, I think that is a reserved keyword. So hi Thrun, this is getting printed. Hello Tarun, hi Tarun. Somewhere there is undefined that we don't have to care about. That is, while creating this class, there is undefined. So let us create a constructor maybe. Okay, I think. Yeah, now you get the idea, right? Hello?
Now I got like same way we are
Oh,
importing a function, we can import a class too.
yeah, classes also. Yes. So the next thing is I already covered async await. Do you know anything about async await?
Uh, Availability is still we ask the function to wait till something is done or for some period of time. Is that right?
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yes. So we wait for the processing of that
Yeah.
particular step where await has been mentioned inside async function, right? That's what you're also saying, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you are right. So I already have a video on that. You can check it out. My first
Oh,
video
like I
has
got two
explanation.
class videos. I didn't find the time yet, but tonight I'll see them.
Yeah, we have covered async await first because the team wanted to learn it first.
Got it, got it. I'll like by next class I'll cover all those topics and I'll be ready.
Yes, because I have completed. Uh, I have completed very serious and advanced topics in the last two lectures, including
Got
streams.
got it.
Hello.
So, in streams, last time there was an issue. So, I want to solve that issue also.
Sure.
Yeah. So, I think Sandeep can carry on with this lecture, the rest of the lecture. Uh, the correction that I have to make is already included in these files. Okay. So the last lecture we saw that we have created a stream and then transformed data also. So in the sample application, I'm having a file called I am here in small case. Everything is in small case. So if I do npm start, it creates it finished, and in the second file it is outputting as I am here in uppercase. So last time there was an issue while running the program, so that has been resolved. To run this file, you have to use make sure in your package.json you have src/streams instead of index.js. Then you are able to run it. If you want to run the index file from here, replace this with index.js. Am I clear? Sai Sandeep? Okay, I think, okay. I've completed module.exports. And one more thing about the exports. Again, Tarun, for you.
Yes.
If I want, if I want to export a class and a function,
Mm-hmm. Class and the
like,
function.
yeah, both if I want to export, how can I do that?
You mean to say class and function are like in different places, or there's a function inside the class?
Same file, if there is a class and a function, and I want to export both of them, how can I do that?
Yeah, like we navigate to the class of the function in the file, like dot slash file name slash function or class name.
Okay, that is, we can use JSON, right, to achieve that, I think.
Yes, we can do JSON for navigation.
Yes. So we can say, let me take some other thing, maybe add a comma b return a plus b. Subtract a comma b return a minus b. Now what I can do here is, right?
Okay.
Right. So how can we access it here? Same way. Again, we do require. We do I got 1, 3 minus 2, 1, 1 plus 2, 3, and the rest of the stack trace. So always remember, while doing a module exports, you can do your custom thing, or even you can assign your own JSON and you can achieve it. Okay. And also, Tarun, have you gone through any of the previous videos till now, or you know?
Not yet. Like I got the recordings
Okay,
in
if you
Java.
have it, so once you go through them, if you have any doubts, any clarifications you need, you just ping me. Okay.
And may I ask, is this session only for me or is it for everyone?
Is it for everyone? So we have
Uh,
um, we have three more people who are regular on this in this class. Okay then. So this is what I wanted to imbibe you with. Okay. Next, uh, the team I thought would be available to go through the async await once more. Tarun, do you want me to explain async await once more?
I don't know, double you. I'll go through the recordings. If I find any difficulties, I'll get back. I'll text you or I'll ask you in the next session because you already
Okay.
done that.
But actually, I had to explain a little bit more on the async await.
For everyone?
Yes, for everyone.
Okay, then.
But we don't have those people today, so that's why I cannot take that.
Right, right, I get it. Then we can do it when everyone's here. I don't wanna make you repeat it again once everyone's here. But in the meantime, I
So
can
once
also
you
get an idea
go
of
through
what you
the
thought.
first lecture, once you go to the first lecture, I can take that for everyone. The prerequisite is you have to
I
go to
put
the
them out.
first lecture. That's all.
I didn't put them out.
Yes. So,
I just called them on
Okay.
that one.
and if I may ask, what like you're gonna just teach Node.js, right?
Yes.
Okay, and how many hours is it gonna take? I just want to get an idea on how much time is it gonna take and how long is it gonna be
The plan
to
is
finish.
to take for 2 months or 3 months.
2 months or 3 months, 4 sessions a week.
Yes, for a week. Yes.
I'm-
This person.
Got it. Got it. I just wanted to know that's it. Uh, yeah. Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay. I think with this we cover our module dot exports and the require statement. Why we do that? So if you have imported some library, you do the same, right? You say
Yes.
require and the library
Require
name.
and
So the libraries also
I'm putting it
are
in
deployed in a similar way.
classes too.
They create a function or a class and then they export it doing module dot export. And then they just assign, they tell us to just do this so that you can run our library. So that's what it is behind the scenes. There's nothing fancy here. For example, if you install some package like Axios, you know Axios, Tarun?
confused. I've used it. I remember that I'm using it for a college project, but I don't know.
Yeah, so you use Axios for API calls basically
Okay.
Frameworks.
for get, post, put, delete, if you remember. So what does Axios says? If you install it this way, and if you want to access Axios, you have to do const
Yep.
Axios is equal to require Axios, right? This doesn't have a dot or anything. Why? Because Axios is installed into node modules, and see here we have Axios. If you want to access a package from node modules, there is no need to specify its full path.
It's in the home directory.
It automatically can be uh, accessed here like this, the
Got
library name and whatever name you want to give it. I'm giving it Axios, the same as the library name. It's a common practice that you use the same name as the library name when it comes to external packages.
got
So what I can do with this, I can do an API call like this. Dot slash dot next. Simple like this, something like this.
got.
Can you recall now, Tarun?
Yeah, I remember. I definitely remember.
Yes. So this is what I have covered in my first lecture of
First,
asynchronous programming as well.
done.
If you
Like
go to the video, you will understand.
By Thursday I'll be thorough with all those 14 per second process.
Okay, good, good. So another thing, uh, this this require whatever we write. Actually, this is cached, cached in the memory. We
Yes.
just access once, and then the information is cached. So every time you use this variable, it doesn't go into the library or the file and then fetch again and again. It does it once
Got
and can be used multiple times inside
multiple
the
times.
main file. And there are some scenarios where you can choose to whether cache it here or at a constructor level as well. That also is there.
Okay, you can initiate a constructor and store
Yeah,
everything in a
then
constructor. Every
yeah,
time you
and
use
then
it,
it again
it will
creates
be called.
another copy of it. Yes. And I want to explain one more thing is the inheritance in classes. So in JavaScript, can you inherit multiple classes? In one time, in one class, can one class implement multiple classes or it has to inherit from a single class?
Like I don't think you can do multiple classes into one class.
You say that we can do or we cannot do?
We cannot do
Yeah, yeah, that is correct. We can only inherit
one
from
class.
one class. Yes. Because of what reason? Do you know the reason?
The general reason I know that every class in JavaScript performs only one action.
Why? The reason I want. Not only I, but everyone wants. So the reason is because of diamond principle.
What is it?
The diamond principle.
Diamond principle.
If you are inheriting from two classes and the
Okay.
two classes will have the same function names, then what will happen? Which one it will choose? It will get confused, right? So in that case, we use only single inheritance to prevent this diamond principle drawback. I hope I am clear.
Yes. So, but does JavaScript accept two functions with the same name?
Pardon?
You're saying that JavaScript doesn't accept multiple inheritance because there might be a chance that two functions have the same name, right?
Yes.
but does JavaScript accept two functions with same name, two functions existing with the same name?
Yeah, we call it. I'm saying if two classes, both the classes will have the same name. If class A and class B are two separate classes and they don't know anything about each other, then there is a class A with method A, I mean the function A, and class B also with function A. It will allow, right? Because both are
Understood.
not connected to each other.
Right. And if we import both the
Yeah,
functions
if
from
we
two
inherit,
classes,
if it say extends A and B, then it doesn't, it gets confused between the function A in class A and function A in class B. That's what I'm saying.
okay, okay,
So that is the thing. And like in Java, we also have a super keyword even in JavaScript.
okay,
If I say some function, func1, func, otherwise I'll take two less, two string. Okay, we have this class A and we have class B. Now class B extends class A, okay, and it has the same function, return name. So what can we do? We don't want to implement it again. We want to use simply the parents thing. So we do super dot return name and name. But all we want to do is console log it, right? Now let us see if we can do this. We have to export, right? So index inside this, we say See, again, here we have a use case again. This A is not accessible from this class, right? So what we do here again, we say,
We import class A.
yes, correct. And we do here an export. So you see, if you find large code bases which have multiple links, this is how they do it. Okay. So now you are fit to take any application and build upon it now.
Process.
See, see, we have this. So this is how we can achieve. This is, don't forget this part. Wherever there is a need to access a different file, we have to do module exports,
Okay.
and then we have to do a require and then access it.
Okay. Units. Okay. So we have to mention the file we are exporting to.
Okay. No, we cannot mention that to which file it can be exported to.
Like here you said module dot exports equal to B.
Yes, because I'm exporting this B function from here.
Dot. Okay.
This A I'm importing from here.
Okay.
It doesn't have any imports because A doesn't depend on any external
It's an independent
JS,
function.
JavaScript.
Independent class.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you see there is a chain here from A to B
A to B.
and B to index.
B to index. Index we are calling B, which internally calls
Because
A.
yes, and in index, why we are putting everything in index? Because we have this command node src slash index.js.
Okay. So no matter how many files we have, we can only
We
call one
also we
file.
always have,
And
just like in C, just like in Java, we have public static void main one thing.
main.
We have
We
we
have,
have yes, we have a single main file here also.
okay, we can name whatever we wanted and we can change it in the
Yeah, yeah, we can
package.json.
name it here. If I want to name this index.js or something else like index, uh, there something like this, and I change it here, and then again do npm start, it will run the same thing. If I don't mention this, it will give an error because it cannot find this file here. Got it?
Yes.
Okay, I think you can stop the recording now.
I'm not recording.
I think Sandeep is. I will ping him otherwise. Okay, I didn't want to get that into the video, but anyways, it got into the video. Now let me unshare it. Unshare my screen.
The stop
So
share option behind below your name.
yeah, I did that. But still, you can see.
Yeah, I can see your Zoom,
Yeah,
like your
it will
Google
just
Chrome
pause
tabs.
the. It will just pause the screen. Actually, it will not.
Yeah,
Now
now
it
it's
will
talking.
be. Yeah. So this is the basic things that I've explained today. How was the session, Tarun?
Yeah, the session was good.
Okay.
So is this like how every session gonna be?
Yes, everything hands on. You will
Okay.
just run the code and then you will get the experience.
Small request.
Yeah.
Uh, from next session, could you try to give a agenda like what all you gonna cover in the particular session at the beginning of?
Okay, I'll do that. Because I have it written, everything, but I'm not just
Okay,
giving the agenda because, anyways, you're going to know the video is clear, so that's why I did not give any agenda. But from next lecture, I will give the agenda if you want.
right, right. The reason I just asked is I'm free whole week.
Okay,
I completed my master's. I'm free whole week, so I have a
okay,
lot of time to practice and learn. I haven't touched
okay,
JavaScript yet. I just learned how things work a little bit, not Node.js or React.js.
okay,
So I want to dig deep into it. More time I have. So if I know what you're gonna teach in next sessions, I can cover them earlier whenever I have time.
okay. You can just
But
ping
yeah,
me
for
whenever you have.
done, done, done.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you,
If
Aditya.
I'm not sleeping, then I will message you back. Because
Done,
there is
done.
a gap, right? You
Yes, yes,
belong to
yes.
US and I belong to India. So
Right.
any question, any question, technical, personal, professional, anything, you can reach out to me.
Sure, definitely.
Yeah. And of
Thank
course, I won't share anything of that information with anyone.
you. Right.
Yeah. So Sai, have you stopped the recording?
I see it's still recording. Once everyone leaves the meeting, the recording will stop automatically.
Okay then. Uh,
Yes.
okay, Tarun, you can leave if you want.
Sure. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Okay. Bye.